In 2016, the Middle East was ripe for a digital revolution. E-commerce was exploding globally, yet the region lagged behind, offering a massive opportunity. But this wasn't just another untapped market. Amazon had just acquired Souk, the region's largest e-commerce platform, for $580 million, asserting its dominance. Many would have seen this as a sign that it was time to back off, that Amazon's arrival meant the game was already over. But Mohammed Alabbar wasn't like most. A visionary businessman, best known for his work in real estate and building icons like the Burj Khalifa, Alabbar saw Amazon's move as a call to action rather than a roadblock. He believed the Middle East needed its own e-commerce giant, one that truly understood the cultural and logistical nuances of the region. And so, against the backdrop of Amazon's looming presence, Alabbar set out to create what would become the region's answer to the e-commerce behemoth, Noon. It started with an audacious vision, a billion-dollar vision, to be precise. With $1 billion in funding secured, half from his own pocket and half from Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, Alabbar wasn't just building a website. He was crafting an entire ecosystem designed specifically for the Middle Eastern consumer. He knew the market wasn't like the West. In the Middle East, cash-on-delivery wasn't just preferred, it was essential. And any platform that didn't cater to Arabic speakers would alienate a significant portion of the population. Alabbar also understood that local brands, which had long struggled to find an online foothold, needed a digital home to thrive. These were the pillars upon which Noon would be built. By late 2017, Noon launched with ambitions that matched its billion-dollar investment. Within a year, the platform was processing hundreds of thousands of orders daily, signaling that Alabbar's gamble was paying off. Noon quickly became one of the largest e-commerce platforms in the region, positioning itself as the go-to destination for Middle Eastern shoppers. But Alabbar's vision was never just about beating Amazon. It was about building something deeper. Noon wasn't just a shopping site. It was a part of the daily lives of its users. Alabbar expanded the platform beyond traditional e-commerce, creating Noon Daily for grocery deliveries and Noon VIP to foster customer loyalty. He wasn't simply competing with Amazon. He was building an ecosystem that could embed itself into the very fabric of Middle Eastern life. However, competition in the e-commerce space was fierce. Amazon, with its near-limitless global resources, remained a daunting competitor. Jumia, an e-commerce player dominant in North Africa, added pressure in adjacent markets. Alabbar welcomed these challenges. He saw competition not as a threat, but as fuel for innovation. To stay ahead, Noon doubled down on its logistics and technology. Alabbar invested heavily in building a state-of-the-art delivery network, one that could rival Amazon's legendary efficiency. Noon's Yellow Friday sales event grew to rival Black Friday in the region, becoming one of the biggest shopping events in the Middle East. And in a move that highlighted Alabbar's ambition to extend beyond e-commerce, Noon ventured into fintech, launching its own payment system to give consumers more flexibility and control. By 2023, Noon had transformed into more than just a marketplace. It was a digital ecosystem valued well over $1 billion, according to industry estimates. In just 6 years, Noon had become a unicorn, defying the odds in a market that many believed Amazon would dominate without resistance. Yet Alabbar wasn't done. His vision stretched far beyond just selling goods online. He wanted to empower local businesses to embrace the digital economy, helping them thrive in an increasingly online world. He sought to put the Middle East on the global e-commerce map, showing the world that this region could be a hub of innovation, technology, and economic growth. So, what's the takeaway from this story of Mohammed Alabbar's incredible journey? It's not just about building a business. It's about seeing the gaps that others overlook and capitalizing on them with conviction. Alabbar didn't flinch when Amazon bought Souk. Instead, he doubled down on his belief in a localized platform that understood its customers in ways Amazon couldn't. He recognized the nuances of the Middle Eastern market, its need for cash-on-delivery, its love of local brands, and its growing appetite for digital innovation, and built Noon accordingly. The lesson here? Success comes not just from competing, but from truly understanding your audience and tailoring your approach to meet their specific needs. Sometimes your greatest advantage is in the details, the local expertise, the cultural understanding, the ability to adapt faster than a global giant can.